Alright, everybody, and welcome back to Skyrim. We are finishing up the Thieves Guild, and this will be where you're going to the Twilight Sepulcher to return the, oh god, what's it called? Skull key? Whatever. It's that lockpick that essentially can't break. So, yeah, I have been rather busy, but I am finishing up now. And it also, you can see here, there are two daughters I've adopted in the game. And also, I got married in the game.
Oh, it's good to see you again, dear.
Vilcus? Oh, nope, still having that bug. Okay. So yeah, he's kind of bugged out on me, which usually happens. But we're going to Twilight Sepulcher. We're going to go here to the Twilight Sepulcher. So we're going to start, I guess this is about as close as I am at the moment. But yeah, I have finished some side quests, some Daedric quest. And I really want to start the Dawn Guard next, because I really want to get that crossbow, that dwarven crossbow. The enhanced dwarven crossbow, because you'll get the dwarven crossbow schematic, and then you'll get the schematics for the enhanced version. And crossbows ignore 50% of armor, so yeah, that'll be great. Let's see. Sorry, just probably can't go this way, but you know, whatever. Since when did we ever take? Oh no, we can. Okay, good. I was about to say since when did we ever take the, normal beaten path? Who are you? You're a red guard.
Huh?
What? What? Oh, what's this? What's this? Who are you? Why are you hitting me? Whoa, no, I'm just saying hi. Go away. I've also been able, now, I have the perk where I can easily, move. I can move around normally now. Golly, I was just saying hi. Whatever. I'm gonna take your stuff anyways. I have made another glass bow, in which it is enhanced. I am still wearing the Nightingale armor. I have, destroyed the Dark Brotherhood. And so yeah, and oh yeah, I don't know if, I finished the Companions quest entirely, and I am done. So we're about to go in here, and we're going to meet Gallus's ghost, and we'll meet. You'll be able to see Nocturnal herself here at the end, very end. Spoiler: at the very end, when you fall into the well, do not freak out. You are not stuck. Just give it a second. A little cutscene will play. Here's Gallus.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
I'd ask the same.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
Skeleton key, not skull key.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
He dead.
Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. That's quite a noble sentiment for someone in our, well, in your line of work. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlyle? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
Yeah?
The Sepulcher isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, the other Nightingale Sentinels in this temple they will attack you on sight. So just go ahead and attack them. Don't feel afraid or ashamed or anything about it. Nistrum, I don't know why I let Anders talk me into this plan. He said the place would be full of riches, but I've yet to see even a single gold coin. To make matters worse, I think the other priests are beginning to suspect we aren't who we say we are. If they discover we're posing as priests of Nocturnal, I'm sure they're not going to simply ask us to leave nicely. I'll have to watch my step. As an acolyte of Nocturnal, I've been assigned a mentor, old dark elf fellow by the name of Lithalis? I don't know. Maybe if I act the part, I can pry some information from him about the Pilgrim's Path. Anders swears to me that all of the temple's wealth is stashed within their inner sanctum, which supposedly is at the end of the path, so my job is to get through the obstacles alive. Lithalis was easier to coax than I expected, gave me a wealth of information on the Pilgrim's Path, but he was speaking in riddles. I'll try to record what I remember here and share it with Anders after he's done with his mentor. The only thing Lithalis seemed clear about was that there were 5 tests on the path. This is what he said about each. Shadows of their former selves, sentinels of the dark, they wander evermore and deal with swift death and defilers. Above all, they stand vigilance everlasting, beholden to the murk, yet contentious of the glow. Offer what she desires most, but reject the material, for his greatest want is that which cannot be seen, felt, or carried. Direct and yet undirect, the path of salvation, a route of cunning with fortune betraying the foolish. The journey is complete, the Empress's embrace awaits at the fallen. Hesitate not if you wish to gift her your eternal devotion. Ha. Get it? Okay, so that's the well I was talking about. The journey is complete, the Empress's embrace awaits the fallen. You literally fall into a well. He also mumbled some nonsensical phrases like night is the new day and yeah, he was the ghost of the sun. I have no idea what these cryptic sentiments meant, but hopefully during tomorrow's ritual, Anders and I will put everything we've learned to the test. Gold lockpick. I don't really care. So yeah, so sorry, my apologies. So yeah, like I said, don't worry about all the sentinels. They will attack you on sight, so kill them. And I can't remember in which order. Oh, yeah, sorry. Also, keep in mind, check under these every now and then. Because you will find a lot of the, oh, what's it called? Oh, chains. Chains to unlock doors, or open passages. Okay, so here we're going to go through our first round of Nightingale Sentinels. As you can see, they're kind of funky looking. They are kind of harder to kill than your average person, and also in the game. It's probably better if you had like a dagger instead, and you had like the ×6 perk, sneak perk for attacking. Also, if you have any Black Brotherhood armor, like they're not gloves. One of it's like a backstab perk that you can attack in the back and it will be better. So like I said, the Nightingale Sentinels are a little bit higher leveled than most AI in the game, so they are going to be harder to kill. But they got nice some elven arrows, which if you do Dawn Guard, you're going to keep those so that you can make some nice enchanted arrows. We'll get to that later. Salt pile. Let's see. I think I'm trying to make sure. Evening Star, embalming pool. Ah, here we go. So this, don't really care about the soul gems because actually you'll be able to harvest soul gems. I can't remember where, but you will be able to. Okay, so that was that little area. Don't worry too much. What's that? No, it's the arrow. Okay, my arrow. But yeah, if you have like the Dark Brotherhood armor for like the little gloves, like the half-handy gloves where the fingers are poking out. There is a backstab perk with those for enchantment upon those. This is cure disease, which actually I'm a werewolf now. I haven't gotten that fixed or cured. Extended, yes. Void salts, yes. So actually I'm immune to diseases, but now I don't get a restful sleep, which it's not. If you think about it, I mean, I don't. In the game, I don't really sleep all that much in the game anyways. But I mean, if you have like it's like an 8% level up. Also, I have the sneak perk. I'm just going to show you. I have the sneak perk where I can step over traps and it won't affect me. See, Assassin's Blade sneak attacks now do 15 times more normal damage. So if you have like, if your smithing perk is good enough, you can have like Daedric, Ebony, or even your Glass or your Dragonbone perks, and you have the potion, or like enchanter, not enchanted, filter, potions like blacksmithing potion, then you'll be able to make a pretty nice weapon. And attacking now, like while sneak with that would be awesome. Silence, walking, running does not affect. Yeah, I do. Okay. So, yeah. And I have the 3 times perk for the bow because I'm a bow person. Want your arrows, I want that back. So yeah, I've been pretty busy doing that fun stuff. Wouldn't it be funny if a courier just randomly popped up in here while you're going through the sepulcher, like you're in the middle of a test, and they're just like, hey, I got something for you. What? See, yeah, don't go in the light. That's what they meant, like the light is the new dark or something. Yeah, see, I get hurt. Watch also, there's, yeah, tripwire. Yeah, don't go in the light. That's what this was saying. Which, if you are like, ooh, a Khajiit. Oh, okay. And you had like the Night Eye or something. Or I think maybe that's an alteration. I'm going. Okay, so I'm gonna go around. Don't worry, you're not gonna fall off. Okay, maybe I'm not going around. You can't fall off. Jump around, stay in the dark. Because it will hurt you if you aren't. There are some areas here. There is some loot. I know it's kind of hard to see. But if you actually go underneath this, yeah. I mean, just, you know, again, if you have the eye, but I don't, and I can't see, and I'm going to make sure I don't hit a tripwire. Is there a tripwire? There's a tripwire right here. Move off to the side. I did do the first part of the Patama's quest for the Solitude. And it was not too bad, but I'm a lot more leveled up. So eventually you will actually get a courier that's saying you have a letter from Falk Firebeard. I think I already did, actually. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Stay in the middle. Alright. Now here, I don't recall what's in here. I know that doesn't help much, but, you know. Just kind of sneak away if you have, like, you know, most of the perks evolved. It's great. I don't want a torch. Torch seems, I don't know, the opposite we want as a thief in the game, you know? Or rogue, if you're more into the Dungeons & Dragons. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Here we go. Okay. I'll take a look at the bandit. I want to take his stuff. And here's another one. For the longest time, I remember the Skyrim for PS3, I couldn't find those. I was just standing there staring at the statue thinking something's supposed to happen. Because in the statue you could actually see like it's like glowing red. Maybe not so much here, but... Okay, so we're gonna go. I haven't started the Mage's Quest, but I want to start Dawnguard, because Dawnguard is awesome. Oh! Oh, God. Okay, so this is where it gets a little fun. See, you have this. So you don't really need, like, all those perks for it. You just... Oh. Of course. Of course, it's... We'll get back to that later. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna face off against some more Nightingale Sentinels. Should. Maybe not. Oh, yep, there it is. Sorry. One more. And there's some stuff here.
Morning food. No one hides from the dead.
Also been to Windhelm. Done a couple of one side quests actually so far. Oh, two. Well, yeah, two. Because Aventus Argentino, that's how you start the is in Windhelm. If you start the Black Brotherhood quest. Oh, goodness. Of course, if you already have on Ariel's bow. Oh, you know what? I do have Dawnbreaker. What did you get from Meridia? Daedra. And it has like extra attack on the undead. Which is really nice perk. And it attacks other undead around the area. Like when there's a chance when one of them dies, you'll like this. Or is it always the time? I can't recall. You know what? I don't know why I can't recall when I can do this. Dawnbreaker. Killing an undead. Oh yeah, a chance to cause a fire explosion that basically turns undead. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna look around, just, you know, things. This is part of the, like, you know, congratulations, you got this far, you're still alive. So here's some things. No, but yes, to the coin. Because if you want to buy a house and Solitude, it costs 25,000 gold. Yeah. So let's... No, I don't want the goblet. Whatever. We'll take care of that later. Firewood? Yeah. You need firewood to make bows. To make arrows, sorry. Arrows. Potent poison. Wait, what? Oh, elven arrow. Yeah. Okay. Hunting bow, which of course that's very weak at this point in the game. Proper lock design. There you go. Yeah, level up. Okay, congratulations. Now we're gonna go around so I don't get sliced up to bits by the swinging axes. I mean... yeah, whatever. Tired. Okay, so we're going to the inner sanctum now. Alright. Just... don't recall what's in this part. Again, this has been a while since I've actually played. Oh yeah, here's the well. Okay, literally. Okay. This is Anders. He dead. I can't believe it. I came all this way, solved all those ridiculous riddles just to end up here. After I memorized Nystrom's clues he'd collected from Lithilus, I slit his throat. Now I guess the joke is on me, because I'm stuck here and I don't see the way out. Hope someone comes by soon. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, he did. Because he wasn't a true, believer. So give it a second. There we go. There it is. See? Alright, so now we're gonna have a little cutscene. Not really a true cutscene, but you know what I'm saying.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the Sepulcher. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Mr. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulcher and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulcher in order to defend it. The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. The agent of stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete. Yes, fellow nightingale.
Carlia?
Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this nightingale, your fears would have come true. She honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlia.
Okay, so that was that. So yeah, and the power I got was the Shadow of Nocturnal. And yeah, okay. So that's that. Hopefully soon I'll be starting the Dawn Guard quest. So keep in touch and keep watching. Bye bye.